All right, so this is what we're making. We're doing a Notan design with a theme. My theme is my local park. All right, so the very first thing you're going to do when you get your black paper is just do a little pinch fold in the middle going both ways. Not a full fold, just a little pinch, because you want to find where the middle is, both horizontally and vertically. And you can draw a little T with a pencil just in there, because you want all of your drawings to stay within each quadrant, okay? So it can't go past that middle point, either horizontally or vertically. It needs to sort of stay in that area. So see how mine are all drawn? I drew it here in white, so you can see a little better. And then you're gonna just very, very carefully cut out each shape as a whole shape. Now I am going in super duper fast forward mode here. I'm going 4 times normal speed. And sometimes I'm going off the camera a little bit because I'm holding the scissors and paper close to me so that I can do it carefully. You're gonna get an envelope and write your name small in the corner because I do use these envelopes every semester. So I like to be able to reuse those. But we're using the envelope to collect those shapes that you are cutting out of the black paper, because you want to have a black shape that you collect in your envelope and you want to leave a empty shape in your black paper. And that's kind of the whole point of this, is to really think about shapes and really think about positive and negative space and how those shapes create both positive and negative spaces. All right, make sure you clean up any erase marks so they don't show up later on. And then again, just very careful cutting. See how I'm basically keeping my scissors pointed in one direction, but I've moved my paper around. And the way I get to each shape is just cut a little slit up to it. And then when you glue the black paper down onto your background paper, that slit will disappear. And just carefully cutting out. Now, I'm not going to make you watch me cut out every single shape. I am going to sort of cut to the end here so that you can see what it's like to glue it on. All right, so every little shape now has been cut out. Eraser mark or little pencil marks have been erased. I've got my envelope and my empty black paper. Now get your big white paper. And you want to make sure that it's glued in the center there. You can kind of eyeball it there, but it's not fantastic. And what you're going to do is fill it in like a puzzle and flip it over. So basically like that. But what I want to do first is actually make sure that my black paper is in the middle. So we're going to measure it so that it is really actually in the middle. Get out a ruler and 4.5 inches on either side for the long ways and 6 inches on either side for the short way, because I am using pretty big paper here for this project. And of course you would scale that as needed for those of you that are doing this somewhere else in the world. All right, now mistake that I made, you want to actually put your glue on before you start measuring. And then just very lightly lay it down there. Measure to make sure that it is actually centered. 4.5, 4.5, 4.5 there, and 6 on the side. There we go. Okay, it's all glued down now. And you're just going to lay it in this glue on the front and flip. So lay the shape into the space, glue, and flip. Glue and flip. You're going to glue on the front and flip. Glue on the front and flip. Glue on the front and flip. Over and over and over again. So if you can remember glue on the front and flip, you're going to do just fine. Glue on the front and flip. Glue on the front and flip. Glue on the front and flip. All right. If your hands get sticky, just rub them together like that, and that will get them unsticky. Glue on the front and flip. Then make sure that all of those little slits, all the little pieces are glued down really well so that it stays safe in the hallway. That's what mine looks like. I know that yours is going to look just as amazing, if not even more so.